Today we're going to make a dish called the Welsh Rarebit that is the great-grandfather of the grilled cheese sandwich. I want to show you where they make it. I live right here in Oregon, but the Welsh Rarebit was invented in the country of Wales, and that's part of the United Kingdom. Here's England, here's Wales, and over here is Ireland. I think we should try Welsh Rarebits from Ireland, England, and Wales, and then invent our own Oregon Rarebit. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
For our authentic Welsh Rarebit, we've got Collier's powerful Welsh cheddar, and we're going to make that just with milk. Then for our English Rarebit, we've got an English farmhouse cheddar, and we're going to mix in Worcestershire sauce. Then for our Irish Rarebit, we are going to, instead of milk, we are going to mix in Guinness, and we have a Kerrygold reserve cheddar from Ireland. And then we have invented today what we're calling the Oregon Rarebit. We are taking cheddar cheese from Bandon, from Face Rock Creamery in Bandon, and instead of the milk or the Guinness, we are going to mix in Oregon Pinot Noir.
What we are going to be using today for all of our versions, they're going to include some basic ingredients. One is the bread. This is a bakery rye that we just got from our Albertsons down the street. And we have butter and eggs. I have the broiler on because the recipes call for one side of the bread to be toasted. So I'm grating the farmhouse cheddar that we had got from Ford Farms, and a tip that I had heard once for cheeses that are maybe a little bit more crumbly, what to freeze it for a few minutes before you grate it, which that's what I did, and it worked like a charm.
So we have, over light heat, we have melted down butter. We've added milk, we added an egg yolk and some flour. We're melting this down, and then we are going to add the cheese.
This is the cheese I'm adding. This is the Collier's. It's the, if you remember from our previous post, the powerful, extra powerful cheese. We're going to melt that down.
I don't like when there's fires.
We've got our cheese mixture here, and you're supposed to take that to a thickish paste. We've got it there. We're going to take it off the heat and then put it onto our toast. So our bread is toasted on one side. We are going to pour the cheese on the untoasted side. Oh!
It's a cheese avalanche. Nothing wrong with that.
And then I believe we're going to put that back in the oven under a broiler to get it all crispy and gooey on top.
We'll see what happens.
There's our Rarebit getting all toasty golden goodness under the broiler.
You can hear Miles, he's excited, ready to eat.
Pull that out before it gets too dark.
This is the our version of a traditional Welsh Rarebit, and we're ready to taste it.
The best choice we made is to get a nice thickish bread. The rye bread we got is thick, it can soak up the cheese and still have a nice toast on one side. That is good.
It was yummy.
Does it taste like grilled cheese?
But except for the cheese. British cheese is different than real cheese.
Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
So for our British Welsh Rarebit, we are going to add some Worcestershire sauce, in addition to the fact that we're using a British farmhouse cheddar versus the Welsh cheddar. See, this is a little darker. In this one, we added Guinness. And Nicole, at the same time, is going to be making the Oregon one. You can see we've got a 1/4 cup of Pinot Noir over there she's going to add. We just pulled out the Irish on the left with a Guinness beer, and our own creation, the Oregon Rarebit on the right, made with Pinot Noir.
Well, it's hard to go wrong with melted cheese and bread. So, needless to say, I ate up all of them. I was surprised that the Collier's cheese was probably my favorite. That was the first one. I didn't like the Collier's cheese when we were tasting it by itself, but I really liked it with the rye bread and just how it came together. I also liked the one that we added the Guinness to because it was a little bit thinner, but it seemed like that allowed the bread to get like totally enveloped.
The Pinot, you could just taste it right up front on your tongue. The Irish Rarebit with the Guinness was also good. You couldn't really taste the Guinness right up front, but the aftertaste is when that stout flavor would come in.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.